It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hi everybody, how you guys doing? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I'm back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review, recap, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I hope everybody is having a good Tuesday, girl. I am okay. It's a lot going on. Oh, girl, I'm trying to get back into working out. Okay. And then on top of that, like, oh, shout out to the people that cash at me. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Thank you so much for supporting. Tipping a bitch. Thank you. Tip, 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 tip. Okay. Listen. And also thank you for supporting my merch line and my coloring book and my puzzle if you don't have it here in the corner. Okay. I really want to get into Real Housewives of Atlanta because I have to deal with which dress I am wearing to our 20th anniversary prom for high school. Our 20th reunion for our class that never was, girl. Okay, shout out to the class of '06. I have to decide which dress I'm going to wear, and one of them I feel like is going to require me to get it tailored. And I'm just like, oh my God, now I have to go and get it tailored because, like, I'm short and everything is made for bitches that are 5'5". You know what I'm saying? Especially everything at Fashion Nova, girl. Whenever you need a dress real quick, like a formal gown or something real quick, especially for the New Orleans girls, because we always have something to wear a gown to. I don't know what everybody else got going on, but for us, there's always a reason to have a goddamn gown on, okay? And so a lot of times when I order shit, I'll order more than one just in case, okay? I really need to start giving shit away instead of just throwing it in the bag to give to the Goodwill like I do all the time because I'm lazy. But ultimately, you guys, I am super duper excited. I'm hosting the purple carpet for our reunion. So I'm gonna be there talking to the people, like, and I'm like, what's going on with your lives? Like, I'm gonna try not to ask questions that are like too emotional, but it's gonna be hard to be like, so what have you learned since Katrina? What girl, what did Katrina teach you about life? Okay. What do you feel like you really learned from what we all went through? Okay. The very special class that never was because we didn't get to graduate from the school that we wanted to graduate from. And me personally, having been thrown around a lot from school to school as a kid, I didn't even realize how often I was the new kid. Like, I was thinking about that the other day, like how often I ended up having to be the new kid or on the outside looking in, right? Um 5'5" is not tall, but that's like the short that they actually make clothes for. They don't make clothes for the 5'2s and the 5'3s. They don't. Okay. The only thing they do make for us is the size 8 that we normally wear that everybody buys. So by the time we get to the store, all the mediums and all the 8s are gone. Okay? Wait, hold up. What's going on? What's going on in my comments? Oh, hold on. Let me see. I tipped a little $2 Sunday, girl. Pray for me. I'm prepping for serious surgery on Monday and going into debt because, America's healthcare system under this fool. But anyway, child, we are praying for you. Okay? We praying for you. Thank you, love, for showing up, for tipping. You're amazing. I hope everything goes well. Y'all let me know how y'all hearing me and everything because I'm seeing shit and shit should be fine. I think I have to get the plants out of here. This is the best room for the plants, but I'm starting to think it's the plants because I be perfectly fine until I come up here. Like, I'm not stuffy, but I don't know. Like, it just starts to feel, you know what it is? The fan. We need to turn this fan on, but the remote, girl, hold up. Ow! I hurt myself. Hold up. Ugh. Lord. I'm fine though, ain't I? Lord, I am my mama's child. I am my mama's child. Yes, Lord. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta is what we're here for. Is everybody ready? We're all good? Let's get into it. So, Angela had a lot going on this episode. This episode was Angela and her daughter's episode. Oh my God, y'all. I was about to tell y'all something and I forgot. Do y'all see my arm? I know y'all can't see my arm. Y'all, I burned myself with hot grease the other day, flipping a chicken in a skillet trying to be cute, right? Girl, you can see the white meat on my arm and my titty. It's crazy. I don't know why I'm always hurting my titties. I don't know what's going see, like a whole cause the grease popped. The grease popped on me and I was under the cold water like, Big Mama, your arm. Give me some butter, baby. Like I had to hurry up and put some cold water on it. And you could still, you could still kind of see it's under my tattoo. Now I'm worried that the piece where my tattoo is gonna be missing because a huge chunk of my skin came off. Girl, I'm sorry. It's itching right now. That's why I'm I'm uncomfortable because it's healing. But you know how when your skin healing, it itch. All right, y'all. Pray for all of us. We all need prayer. We all need prayer. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back into old girl. I didn't want to deep fry it. I wanted to bake it, but I just wanted to sear it on the top and on the bottom so I could have the chicken stuff in the pot so that when I put my green beans in there, it would have the fat from the chicken and the seasoning from the chicken. And then I could put the onions in there with the green beans and then it would all saute and it would do what I needed it to do. And it was delicious. Okay? Everything was delicious. We ate the fuck out of all of that food. Okay? It worked out. But I have, wall wounds on my elephant because of this shit. Do y'all? I know y'all. Yeah, you can see it right there. You can see how it splashed. Like yo, but I feel like you are not a real Southern woman if you don't have a burn somewhere for some goddamn grease, child. Okay, listen. I burned my arm real bad, but my tattoo came back. The ink is really in there. Okay, good. That made me feel better. Thank you. Because I was like, if I'm going to have this man go over this spot again, I would be so mad. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back into the show. We need to talk about whatever the fuck is going on with Angela and her daughter, Amari. I don't know what y'all did in that household when Amari was a teenager or a middle schooler. I don't know what happened. But Amari is very weird to me. Now, when I asked, why the hell would Amari not want to tell her younger siblings that she's married to a woman? The woman is her best friend. Everybody knows the best friend. The best friend has been coming around since they were 17 years old. Why are we hiding this if everybody knows and you're gay? What are we hiding it for? Amari is very odd. She doesn't want to tell them. She wants them to, get. I'm like, why? Why are you hiding this? Why do you feel shame about being gay? What the fuck is going on? And somebody was like, and don't blame the mama. I'm like, first the fuck all, I wasn't going to blame Angela, but things always start off in the household and with the parents because they set the tone. They create the moments that the child is going to, remember. And they also contribute the personalities and behaviors that the children are going to react to or take on as their own at some point. Children are sponges. They grow up collecting all of their memories from what you have created in the household for them, right? So when I'm looking at a situation, Amari looked like somebody that's mad at her mama because you let that man talk to you any kind of way. I'm going to leave y'all alone because I know a lot of times women like to act like men being mean to them is not a thing. I told y'all I had this conversation with my mama. Like, y'all, because, he was good to her. He was a good man, Savannah girl. Yeah, all of that. Based on our capitalist patriarchal society, absolutely. Charles and my pa, good men. They know how to cook, knew how to cook, right? Clean, all of that shit. You know what I mean? But ultimately, the inability to emotionally connect, the inability to be vulnerable, that shit affects people, right? And I'm not saying that this is the exact reason, but if I was just looking from the outside in, the reason why, like a lot of times, your daughter would be mad at you for feeling like you choose a man over her. Either you chose a man over her, and it wasn't Charles. It could have been a man before Charles, because the system was already set up for your mom, for Angela's mom, to be the go-between her and her oldest daughter, which tells me at some point you were not capable of doing what you needed to do for your child, so your mother steps in some capacity. That usually has a lot to do with a man. If you didn't have a drug habit, girl, and I don't think you did, it's usually you running behind, picking, choosing a man in some capacity over your daughter that creates this resentment. Okay? Now, y'all can say that's not what it is. That may not be what it is. I don't fucking know. Okay? I don't know, because they're not really being clear. And when the daughter was getting ready to say something, Angela started talking and shut her down. So I was very, very confused on what the bulk of the problem is here. But just based on what we're seeing right now, it feels that there's a disconnect. And it may not be about her being gay. Like that may not be it. It may just be about, I don't feel safe with my mom. It's always about her. The way Amari is acting, the facial expressions, it reminds me of what it's when you are the daughter of a mother who goes through issues in her relationship, she drags you along with her. You tend to be the listening ear. You tend to be the emotional support child to a parent that's going through emotional issues in their relationship. Or she was working. Yes, that's a part, of course, right? Because if there's no man there, then you gotta go work and your mama gotta watch your kid. Absolutely. This doesn't feel like that. You don't resent your mom for working a job, especially not girls. I don't feel like that it really more so be you let a man come into the household and disrupt what peace we had. That is usually what girls are resentful to their moms about. And then if the man is mean, if the man puts you through a lot of shit, you're going to be sitting there crying to your daughter. You're not going to be the person that you need to be to your daughter because the man is hurting your feelings, okay? The man has you, all in an emotional tizzy. To me, Amari felt like I resent you for the role I had to play. And now that I'm older, I live on my own, I have my own relationship, I'm experiencing being angry at you because I now realize as an adult the things I probably wouldn't, deal with that you dealt with. But, and this is a very interesting thing that happens. A lot of kids will watch their parents go through something like that. They get mad at their parent, right? Like you're mad at your mom, you chose a fucked up ass nigga, whatever the fuck. They will then go on and have these same type of relationships and seemingly be oblivious to the fact that they're walking in their mother's shoes. But because it's slightly different in some type of way, like for instance, they never married the niggas, they just date them. Or with Amari, you choose a woman that might put you through some of the same type of controlling, situations as a man put your mama through. I don't know. This is a moment where I'm saying I'm reaching for understanding in this situation because it's not fully being expressed, but it feels oddly familiar to me. It feels like something, some things I've experienced and some things I've seen. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on it. Okay? But it absolutely feels like it was you and your man over there. Y'all made the daughter feel like she was on the outside of y'all's relationship and y'all's little family. So your oldest daughter is more so, living with your mama and the aunt and all of that. But at the same time, things are contentious all over the place is what it feels like, right? Facts. The editing of that convo left me questions that had more to do with Angela and Amari as the oldest seeing everything. I don't know. Amari couldn't tell her story because Angela don't want any lost fangelas. That did feel. Okay, hit the live button if you're on your phone. Sometimes if it's a couple of seconds lag, I'll get ads. Oh yeah, yeah, y'all. There are ads on this. I'm so very sorry. The economy is terrible. Okay, and if the way that y'all watch me means y'all gotta, watch an ad or skip an ad, fuck with me, okay? Because this is how I make the money. Girl, we gotta make the money. Okay, last month was terrible. Okay, you just read my life, and I'm gonna give. Listen, it happens so often. Like very, very often, this is the experience of kids with their moms, like having to deal with the ebbs and flows of their parents or their moms' emotional whims when it comes to their relationships. That shit is, it will have you resentful. It will have you angry with them. And it's very hard because I feel like a lot of times you recognize that your mom was doing the best that she could. You, especially for like people like me whose mom, boomer and all of that. Like they really did do a good job when you really look at it on paper and everything. But some of the things that happened, I feel like, they just caused a lot of trauma. Shit caused a lot of trauma. A lot of times centering everything around a man causes trauma. And our family dynamics in the black families, just American period. And, other places, but I'm going to just say for what I know. In American households, everything being centered around the father and the man is a problem. It is a problem. It creates resentment in children because children are supposed to be the center of the situation. Children, not the man, the children. And it's because the children actually need people to be centered around them because they don't have all their faculties. They're new here. They don't know what's going on. And what ends up happening is your children end up being caregivers at very, very early ages because adults don't know how to handle their own shit. And children are a safe place to put your shit, especially if your child know how to be quiet. If your child know how to just sit there, and y'all, as one of the kids that often was like, peeping whatever's going on, watching. Okay? I told y'all, I greatly understood Pume. I greatly understood Pume's character, y'all, because I understand what it feels like to be the kid that's trying to keep everything together. And it's not your job. And how when you become an adult, when you realize that shit wasn't your job and it shouldn't have been put on you, you get upset. And you know that your parents didn't really mean to do it, but it's what happened. You get upset. You get pissed off. And I was aggravated with Amari, y'all. I was really aggravated at Amari when she sat down with Angela because it's like, girl, can you just express what you're feeling? And why do you want to hide this from your siblings? Like, you're pissing me off with this internalized homophobia that you got us going through. Listen, whenever y'all internalize lies, even though you're in the community, you piss me off extra. Black people that internalize anti-blackness piss me off. Gay people that internalize homophobia, y'all piss me off. Y'all do. Because you know what it's like to be made to feel bad for who you are. And you make the huge step of walking outside every day, being honest about who you are or living in your blackness, whatever you want to call it. And then you still decide to adopt things that are anti that. It doesn't make, like, being conservative and gay. Like, y'all don't make no sense to me neither. Y'all don't make sense. Y'all are, walking contradictions. But that situation with Angela and Amari is very precarious for me. It's very interesting. I want to see more. I want to understand more. I'm really glad that they did have a therapy session, that they were able to talk to someone that helped them facilitate the conversation. But what I noticed in the sit down is that Amari needs to temper herself, right? Like, you're seemingly always on a cusp of being upset about something. You don't seem to be able to control your emotions for real. Like, you are controlling them. Like, you're not blowing up at every turn, but it's right simmering below below the water. Like, whatever you want to say, but right right below the top of the water, bitch. Right below the top of the water is this simmering, this boiling that's happening. And you think you're hiding it, but everybody can see it. Everybody can see the legs shaking. Everybody can see the facial expressions. Everybody can see that you're about to pop off at any moment. Angela, you have to stop jumping in to stop the conversation because you're trying to protect yourself or your husband or whatever the fuck your daughter's experience is. You can tell you're trying to, you're trying to keep everything cool. You can't do those things at the same time. You can't try to fix things and repair the relationship with your daughter and continue covering shit up. That's not how this is gonna work. You can't ask her why you not telling the truth to your siblings, but then also shut her down when she goes to explain why. Like it doesn't make sense. I feel like it's given do what I say and not what I do. And she's doing what you're doing. Her mama says she's spoiled and called her spoiled. And that's another thing. Okay, so that kind of annoyed me. I'm glad y'all brought that up. We're going to talk about this Angela Amari shit first, and then we're going to go back through the rest of the shit, okay, since we started off like this, all right? So when her mom said that she was spoiled and entitled, that actually kind of annoyed me because Amari's response was, I pay my own bills. I take care of myself. What do you mean I'm entitled and spoiled? It gives you don't know what she's actually upset about, so you decide to say something. And sometimes I feel like people do this. I wish I had a better understanding for how to explain it. But they will often say things like that, which kind of puts it back on you. You have a real issue that you're upset about. It's not being communicated clearly. So what somebody wants to do is just add some generic thing onto it. It's generic for you to say that children are spoiled and entitled. It's always deeper than that, right? It's always deeper than just spoiled and entitled, right? Especially if somebody is taking care of themselves, how are you calling them spoiled and entitled? What about this situation? Talking about what else would you call it? Well, I would like for you to stop having these automatic rebuttals, Angela, because you seem to have automatic rebuttals with everybody and you just keep saying the same thing over and over again, which is annoying. I need you to have the conversation in real time, meaning that once the response that you had practiced in your head doesn't work, I need you to respond honestly in the moment. Your daughter said, I take care of myself. I pay my own bills. You don't take, like, what are you talking about? How am I spoiled and entitled? Sounds like you're saying because y'all, you want us to not tell the truth. That means you're spoiled and entitled. Like, I need to understand what it is you're calling spoiled and entitled about what's happening here. Because what I feel is there's resentment based on something that's not being said. And it's giving you don't want her to say it, whatever it is. Also, one of the kids was on the stairs listening to this conversation. So if Amari thinks that her siblings don't know that she's married to that woman, she's probably deluding herself. You're probably like not being real with yourself. I don't know what the anxiety is around the kids knowing that you're married to this woman. I don't know what that is. That's kind of weird to me. They're kids. They're probably going to be the most to understand this because the younger generations are used to people being gay, right? And I'm just saying, because they go to school. If they go to a good school, they're gonna go to school with white kids and all. Like, people are gay. People are gay. All right. So to me, I feel like whatever is happening here, it's weird because the kids seem like they understand. Her brother he looked like he old enough to know what the fuck gay is. He also looked like he old enough to know that, like, oh, people are gay. Y'all are the ones that be acting like, talking to kids about gender or different sexualities is exposing them to porn. That's what y'all act like. Funny part about it is most of y'all have accidentally exposed y'all children to porn far sooner or without your knowledge. Because when I was growing up, we were seeing porn way earlier. And it was usually by accident when our parents weren't around or them leaving shit around, leaving channels on, all kind of shit. Accidentally not locking the door. So we're walking in on y'all having, like, things happen when it comes to that. And y'all act like it's the exact same thing as explaining that people are gay. It's not. Like, you automatically put sex onto having to explain that, people like different things. It can be like child appropriate. It doesn't have to be this, okay, so two women together means they're mushing their vaginas together. Like, that doesn't have to be the conversation. What's going on? So Amari is very like high strung. I wonder what that relationship is like. She lives, away, so it is giving there's something to be hidden about the relationship. I am wondering, what type of relationship are you in? Because a lot of lesbian relationships that isolate you from your family tend to be abusive, okay? So, I don't know. It's a lot going on. I don't know what's going on. Angela doesn't want to be hurt by Amari's version of the truth. She gonna have to let her tell it, though. Like, get some balls about yourself and let her tell it. That's why it was so aggravating for her to be talking about therapy when it came to Shamia. Yeah, I knew what gay shit was very early on, and I was confused why. I'm like, okay, so people are gay and y'all are upset about it. I've also noticed, and we had this conversation yesterday, how often people put negative connotation that I don't see there. Like, things aren't negative just because they are. And a lot of people put negative connotations onto things that don't necessarily come with a negative connotation just because. It's because it's the way you think about it. You project a negative connotation onto something. Y'all connect something dirty and nasty onto people being gay or being in same-sex relationships. Y'all superimpose that on it. Doesn't mean that everybody is seeing it. Like, as soon as we start talking about, people being gay, oh, we're talking about private parts. No. Oh my God. Get your head out of the gutter. Angela and Cynthia, okay, two Bigfoots sitting down for a conversation. They real sensitive about having big feet. And I'm like, bitches, you supposed to have small feet when you stand tall? I don't know. I don't think so. That don't make sense. Okay? Like, I would like, oh, you got big feet? Like, oh, okay. The fuck? The way people like be feeling offended by shit that's childish is crazy. I don't know. I guess it's a Gemini thing that if I decide I don't feel a way about something, you saying it to me doesn't make me feel a way about it. I see what you trying to do there, but I decide if I get aggravated or annoyed or offended. I decide if I get offended. A lot of times people don't realize that taking offense to things sometimes is a choice. Just saying. Cynthia talks about Shamia and all that Shamia is going through. She asked if Shamia was in therapy, and Shamia told Cynthia that she doesn't have time for therapy. Yeah, girl, you need to go to therapy. And you need to go to therapy, like Angela said, so that you can say the things that you want to say to people. Seriously. Like, it helps you stop being afraid to say the things that you really want to say. I just feel it coming on. It's not there yet. I'm trying to be preemptive. I really do think it's the plants. I have all my plants up here, y'all. Okay. Cynthia is messy as fuck. I just want to say that as well. Sorry, you guys. I'm still getting it together. Okay. The summer, spring months, the rain, the humidity, the dust. Shamia's mom is also having health issues. We did not hear that from Shamia in scene, but we heard it from Cynthia to, Angela, which I'm sure is meant to have people show Shamia some type of sympathy, I guess. I feel like y'all should show her sympathy because she hasn't done anything that fucking serious for y'all to be this upset. And I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now. I think everybody's now starting to realize they've been going a little bit too hard on Shamia. Okay? Porsha and Diane. Y'all, why when Porsha walks into this scene, is she talking to her mama like she don't know what's going on? Oh, it don't look like, it look like all of you is gone in here. What happened to your big, beautiful picture? She was like, girl, you're going to have to look at me now. And I was like, what is going on here? And then we get into the fact that Porsha sold the house. Porsha, it's your house. Why are you acting like you didn't know the house was being sold? Am I the only one? Am I the only one that was sitting there like, why is she acting like she didn't know that she was selling the house, girl? And then she says that she's going to sell this $2 million house, make $1 million off of it, and then she's going to pull the equity out of the $7 million house. What are we pulling equity out of the $7 million house for? That's only going to mean paying more money towards the house. Why would we do that? Can somebody in the comments that's very smart when it comes to the financials let me know? Because I understand making money off one property so it can help you maintain the other. I don't understand you telling me you're going to take equity out of both houses. I didn't understand how that made sense. Y'all tell me. Okay? Diane just goes with the flow. Bad acting. I skipped the scene. Every family scene gives poorly acted. She talked to her mama every day, or surprised that she packed. Porsha so dumb. Porsha puts on performance, period. She ain't real, y'all. She ain't real. I don't understand. I was like, girl, why are we acting? And then she brings up the dentist situation. And this is what I be talking about with Porsha. You have to listen to the things that come out of Porsha's mouth, because Porsha tells on herself a lot. She was triggered by Dennis coming over with her ring, asking her to choose. I can't choose him. I can't choose her. I can't choose anybody because I have to choose myself. So you feel like Dennis coming over to the house with the ring was him trying to force you to choose to be in a relationship with him that you don't want to be in? Is that what I'm meant to understand by that? Because that's what the insinuation is for those that critically think and understand that words mean things. Even when they're not being said, words mean things, right? So her saying that Dennis wants her to choose him puts me in the mindset of, so you guys were fucking like we said you were. And I think it's very interesting how, you know, I love you guys in my Discord, but anytime I say anything about somebody that y'all feel the need to defend, y'all be just in there defending, right? Just a little bit, just a taste. I love y'all though. I pointed this out. Did y'all clock that, Porsha is letting it be known that she was fucking with Dennis in this interim time, right? Sat up there and told old girl that there wasn't no dealings with Dennis. Doesn't sound like that. Sounds like you very much were fucking Dennis at the same time as you were dealing and dating other people. Now, I have no problem with that. I understand. Okay? Dennis is an old faithful type nigga. I get it. Okay? But at the same time, what annoys me is the way Porsha will come on a reality show and not give her reality, not tell the truth, kind of work around the confines of the truth and then give us nothing. And then we just supposed to be cool with that because teeth, titties, and ass. Great. I hope that's working for everybody. But to me, I would have wanted to see the rekindling and what you thought was going to happen with Dennis. I would have wanted to see that because it's a part of her story. It's a part of what's going on with her. And we're hearing about it now, but we're not seeing it. And I hate when y'all do that. That annoys me when people who are on reality shows showcasing their lives come to us after something has happened to tell us about it. When it was like, okay, well, you were filming. Why didn't we hear about this as it was happening? I understand not wanting to share everything, y'all, but this is why I feel like people should choose not to be on reality TV if they're not going to tell us about huge things going on in their life, like them getting back with their baby daddy for 5 minutes. Okay? I'm just pointing out that she does the same thing that Giselle does. Like y'all now got to a point with the show where you've gotten to a level where you don't have to give your life if you don't want to. You just show up and make fake fights with the other women, lie on the other women, make them argue with you, and now your reality TV show gold, and we don't have any real story going on. There's story going on, but we're not getting it. And I'm glad she got people to date this time around, so we're getting that. I'm glad, but I was kind of annoyed because I was like, y'all giving us bits and pieces, and I don't really like it. I don't. I don't. It is giving Robin Dixon. It is giving that. I don't like it. Kelly meets with her financial planner, and this is Kelly letting us know that she is struggling because Kelly, why the dirty black vinyl dress? Why? Listen, Kelly, you're already short. You're already a little bitty thing. I'm also a little bitty thing. Girl, some of us can't do turtlenecks. You're going to suffocate in this versus turtleneck. She had on a black vinyl dress that was smudged on the boob, which tells me I put lotion on my hands and my hands rubbed against my boobs. Y'all gonna make it seem like it's worse than what it is. But I have to tell you, Kelly, your face is too round, your body is too small, and your titties are too big for you to be suffocating his verses. Turtleneck. No more turtlenecks. No more turtlenecks. Turtleneck. Don't do it again. No more turtlenecks, Kelly. Okay? I do appreciate the fact that Kelly was ballsy enough to come and show us her real life. Like, this is very ballsy to let us know that one restaurant is making $75K, the other one is barely making 15, and you spending about 15 on clothes and hair and your dog's wigs. And let's not forget, you also have, small children, a daughter in college, a deadbeat ex-husband that's trying to destroy you. Yeah, Kelly is going through it. And she might suffocate in this confessional in that vinyl turtleneck. Turtleneck. I would like to see the $8,500 in clothes. 2 L's. They explained it to you, baby. They showed you one dress. They showed you a $650 t-shirt, and then they showed you something else expensive. Now, just think about all the other times. See, just because people clothes don't be looking good together don't mean they not expensive. That's why a lot of times people be looking a mess, because they figure as long as they're labels and I throw it on, it's expensive. You broke hoes don't know nothing about this. Okay? Yeah, y'all sitting in there talking about, I know she ain't show up with a t-shirt. Can you afford said t-shirt? That's the mindset, girl. That's the mindset. Now, she needs to pull it back. She needs to go back to cheap clothing that look good, and that way I'm always looking good. And then you start adding on expensive again. She's going to have to downsize. She also went and looked at went to look at a house that she can't afford. And I don't know what the fuck be wrong with people, but don't you take me to no goddamn house I can't afford. Talking about this $7,000 a month, but you want her to be under $4,000 a month. Don't take me to no goddamn house I can't afford. You upsetting me. Fucking elevator. You need to be walking up some goddamn stairs. The fuck? Now, Kelly, I hope you work it out. Okay? And it'd be hard for people when they go through divorces, especially when they go through divorces with men that like to use the court system, they like to use the court system to abuse the women. I disagree that stories don't have to be real. That's why the show has fallen off so bad. Child, who said they didn't have to be real? Who said that? Must be somebody in the comments that said the shit didn't have to be real. I would prefer for it to be real. I'm tired of y'all coming to me with fake shit that I can just easily surmise is not real and I get bored. The fuck? Kelly is going through something real, but y'all don't like her. Y'all asking about her clothes. Well, guess what? I guess it's showing through in the fact that she can't pay for a stylist. Turtleneck. Real life. Y'all don't like Kelly, though. She got too much mouth for y'all. She make crass, crude comments about y'all fave. Y'all fave make all kind of stupid ass comments. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all again, I like Kelly. I know y'all don't like Kelly. I like Kelly. Okay? Everybody's a little shady. Everybody's a little untrustworthy on a Housewives show. What you think we doing here? Okay, real friends don't get on reality TV. That's why Candy and them ain't all on no reality TV show, because everybody has surmised that their friendship will probably suffer if they were all to get on a reality show with a camera and the pressure to make sure that people come back every week to watch the show. Well, bitch, now you done aggravated me a little bit. I'm gonna have to blow it up so I can make sure that we have, camera footage and all of that. Now I'm fucking up the friendship. It makes sense. But y'all need to have real shit going on in y'all personal life, okay? And I do appreciate the fact that Kelly is showing us through sitting down with a financial planner, seeing a house that she can't afford, and having a vinyl turtleneck dress on. Just letting us know all over the place that shit is tough for her right now. And y'all up here on the internet trying to promote for this girl to lose the one job that she got that's coming with a 6-figure salary, hopefully. Y'all better leave Kelly the fuck alone and let her get this check. Okay? Because you're not supposed to lay up under a fat, ugly nigga and then come up, with no money at the end. When you decide to marry and let an ugly, fat nigga climb on top of you and do his business and have children for him and all of that, you are supposed to be financially secured. That is the agreement. If you ugly and you got money and I'm pretty and I'm with you even though your belly is slapping against mine, nigga, you supposed to financially secure me. That's the agreement. That's the agreement. You fat and ugly and got money, and I'm going to ignore that because you got money. That's the agreement. And if I get up from here with a wet cooch and a dry purse, this is not what I agreed to. It's not fair. It's not fair. Niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick the pearl tongue. Nigga, keep your dick. Get the fuck out after I come so I can hop in my coupe and make a quick run. You ain't shit to me, yo. I'm spending grands down in Rio. Menage a trio garage like it's CeeLo. 4, 5, 6. Range Rover 4, 5, 6. I lay Look, let me stop. Because y'all know I go into Trina real bad. You lay low while you hold slop dick. You backle balling ass niggas ain't shit. Taste the clique. And you pussy licking niggas ain't shit. Wanna go low, only like a basement. Y'all Trina lyrics, y'all. That's why I don't see none of y'all. You better recognize game hole why I sit in front of y'all. I don't owe you shit, nigga. You owe me. I'm about to change the lock, nigga. Keep the door key. Okay, listen. Take it to your mammy house. Let me show you what a bitch from Miami bout. You got me fucked up, nigga. Ain't no free nut unless you come in VBS. My keys cut. Niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Anyway, I'm sorry. This episode was kind of boring. Okay, Porsha and Drew. Porsha and Drew sit down for some green juice, some fake laughs and smiles, and some titties and ass, girl. Got some wings. Let's do it. So they talk about, the fact that Simon has withdrawn his cosign to Porsha getting Nigerian citizenship, but a bitch don't want it anyway. You can visit whenever you want with your American passport. Can he come back here under his same name? Who knows? Okay. Porsha offers Drew a pop-on wig line, okay, which we've all been talking about, right? Everybody's a go naked model. And Porsha wants to empower her after being mad that she did a photo shoot. Are you crazy? You did a photo shoot for my hairline? Yeah, you're an ambassador, but you did a photo shoot? Oh my God, Drew, what the fuck is wrong with you? That was y'all girl last season trying to make a mountain out of the motherfucking ground. Okay, not even a molehill. It wasn't even no molehill. Ain't that what you supposed to do? Ain't you supposed to advertise for the product if you an ambassador for it? Girl, the way Porsha decides at the beginning of the season who the person she gonna beef with is gonna be, and it don't matter how much it don't make sense, how much it's a lie, she gonna keep that lie alive. Y'all better get the fuck out of here with my face. Y'all better get the fuck out of here with my face. What am I saying? Get your words together, bitch. I was just saying, though, y'all. I was thinking about that shit from last season. They played that clip back, and she was going off. Oh, my God, Drew. She was so mad. It was a photo shoot. It was a photo shoot. And she was like losing her. It was just like, what kind of shit is that, Drew? Drew was like, oh my God, I don't understand. Just as fake and fucking fucking phony as they want to be, y'all. Just acting their asses off. It was great work. So they want to do it again this time. And Drew says, well, I have a new manager, so we just have to go about the proper channels. But, let's just make sure we do it right this time. Okay, hun? Thanks. I'm so tired of Drew acting like her team. My team. She's been doing this for the longest. Like all of this acting like she is at a certain level by having all of these assistants and people that work for her that always come up wondering what happened to their money. And I used to defend Drew, but at this point, bitch, I'm exhausted of you. I'm tired. I can't no more. Okay? You just one of them people I gotta just be like, oh well, there's Drew. Okay, there's Drew there. Angela and Cynthia have a game day. Okay, they complete, with shady team names. Kelly is a minion. Shamia is a Sasquatch. K. Michelle, blind ops. Y'all, it's all very lame. Like, they didn't put a lot of effort into this. If this is the best you can do, Angela, we glad that you didn't do anything creative because you're not very creative. K. Michelle is blind ops. What? Blind ops would mean the ops are there, but they can't see. Not that you're, invisible opping. Like, girl, what? Blind ops is not the same as invisible opposition. It just was dumb. Calling Shamia Sasquatch, you could have came up with a better name for Shamia that matched Shamia. Do you know why I call Shamia Sasquatch? Because she called me Sasquatch. Yeah, Angela, that was lame. Delusions of grandeur is what Drew has. Yes, Candy. Yes. That's the exact word. Thank you so very, very much. Delusions of grandeur. You must be delusional. You must be delusional. You must be Drew delusional. Okay? Porsha was go naked. That's the best y'all can do. Phaedra was Godfather. Angela did Fangy for her fans. And 50 Cent, Cynthia 50 Cent, child. It just was all just terrible. Kelly had on heels. Kelly says, I don't wear tennis shoes. It's because people have made fun of Kelly for being small for so long that a part of your womanhood is probably always wearing heels to appear slightly taller because people are always talking about how short you are. So you on the basketball court running around, fucking up the basketball court with heels and socks on. Girl, just bring somebody to play for you like K. Michelle did and go sit down somewhere. Child, K. Michelle can't even do nothing. She went to the doctor about her ass. She got to be careful. And I told y'all that's probably one of the reasons why she really not getting into it with nobody, like trying not to really fight because you can't fight. Because if you fall, you'll bust a stitch. Listen. Okay, like I told y'all, and I totally understand. If I'm not at full health, I'm not going to be my most catty self. My most catty self might have to fight somebody. I can't do that right now, which means I sometimes have to do what? Shut the fuck up. Because I can't fight nobody right now, so I got to shut up. That's what makes sense to me, okay? But I'm also hood adjacent, so, hey, maybe I got it wrong, girl. I don't know. Kelly wore sneakers when she wanted to match Shamia getting that 70K grill she claims was a gift. Kelly had sneakers. She wore them in the dentist scene. Damn, y'all saw her feet? That little bitty bitch, y'all saw her feet? I don't know, y'all. That remind me how when you like up here, sometimes if you have a little bitty dog, my dog be running past me sometimes and I don't even see her because I'm up here and she down there. So if I'm not looking down, I might not see her. I missed her shoes, y'all. I ain't been paying attention to Kelly's little shoes. Girl, everybody says stupid shit in the confessional, it seems. She said she don't wear sneakers. Y'all saying she do wear sneakers. People just be saying shit in the confessionals because, okay, girl, whatever. You still was fucking up the basketball flow. You just wanted to be cute. And you know what? Kelly ain't got no money right now, y'all. So if Kelly put on heels so that she could feel cute because she broke right now, y'all gonna let Kelly put some heels on because she feel broke right now. That's now that I think about it, if that's the case, if we really do be wearing sneakers and you full of shit right now, because I don't be paying attention to a bitch feet, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably what it is. It was, I just wanted to be cute. I wanted to be like a, like a little bimbo running around with my heels and my socks on. I just wanted to be really, really cute. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look cute. I wanted to have a little skirt. I want to have a little loose white girl ponytail with my little tendrils hanging down, okay, with my big titties. And I just wanted to run around and be cute. And it's because I'm broke and I'm struggling and it made me feel good to be cute. That's what I'm channeling from Kelly right now, okay? Angela decided this season that she was gonna play with that man the way she need to play with that man. I told her, you gotta be a little mean to a man like Charles. You gotta be a little mean to a man like Charles. You gotta curse Charles out. You gotta make Charles feel like you might leave his ass and ain't nobody gonna want him because he old, right? You gotta make him feel a little bad when sex ended too soon because he, I wasn't done yet. Normally, when you a good wife, you be trying to make niggas feel, it's okay, babe. It's all right. No. When a man is disrespectful to you, when a man act like you like a ball and chain, you have to also act like he's a ball and chain. Oh, I'm a ball and chain, so is your dick. It could not get up. The way, girl, you have got to be mean to mean niggas. Okay? That's how I feel. Okay? You have got to be mean to mean niggas. Oh, what's going on there? You play with their mind a little bit, right? Like, yeah, you gotta play with their mind. You give them compliments and shit like that. You love on them. And then if they make you feel any ways funny, you wait a little while and then you gut punch them with, that's what you gonna wear? No, that's fine. If that's what you want to wear, then yeah, you should wear that. Listen, I do all kind of shit now. I didn't used to be like this. And then I realized, we like to play games with each other's self-esteem. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I guess it's not funny. Your feeling? I'm sorry. Why you upset? I'm sorry. You have got to be mean to mean niggas. Okay? That nigga was trying to kiss her. She like, I don't want no kiss from you, nigga. And then she won. She won the little game, the basketball game. She was like, I had to do it because you couldn't do it. You ain't never won a championship in your motherfucking life. I had to win it for you, baby. Here you go. Behind every great man is a great woman. And sometimes you have to take the ball that your husband gave you and run with it and dunk that bitch and win the championship because he just couldn't. And so I did. I took it to the next level. I upgraded him, okay? Listen, let me upgrade you. I can do for you what Martin did for the people. Listen, what? Nigga, you old. You need to be happy you with somebody this young. Okay? Listen. Might be dead tomorrow, nigga. I put something in your smoothie, you don't get up. I make it too cold in here. Now your ass waking up, your bones and your joints hurting and shit like that. Don't fuck with me. Listen, somebody's got to be the champion in this household. Somebody's got to be a winner. Also, somebody's got to be the draft pick. Somebody's got to be liked. It's not him. He was not well liked. From what I hear, y'all, back when Charles Oakley played basketball, everybody hated this nigga. Everybody hated Charles Oakley. That's what I hear. When he played ball, he was heavily hated. Okay? Angela, please. Remember, you don't want to be like your husband. You want to be liked. Girl, I'm sorry. That was hilarious. Okay. So we had fun. And then at the end, I feel like Shamia ate Angela's ass up. I know y'all probably don't feel like that, but I do. So after the game, the ladies talk about how, Shamia has been going around telling everybody that Angela's trying to ruin her marriage. Well, you said that she was cheating on her husband with Hawks players. So that would, in fact, cause issue in somebody's marriage, right? Angela says, well, that couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. And then proceeds to say that, you the one that said my husband was outside and da-da-da-da, and that I set my husband up. I told y'all I did not believe that Angela and Drew were setting up the story, right? Even though y'all saw how Drew was very, mechanical like she tends to be. Drew always acting like she acting. When she brought that man in there in that last scene, that last season, when Angela has her big, to-do at the event. Y'all remember that? And Drew goes and gets the guy that said it was Phaedra and brings him inside and all of that. All of that was very performative. Drew will make us think that it was all a performance. Drew is the one that will make us think, bitch, you've been working on this for a minute, haven't you? It's given rehearsed. Okay? I did not believe that, but that's what was going around. People felt like Angela made up the story about her husband cheating on her so that she would have a storyline. I didn't believe that, okay? But that's what they came up with. And Shamia repeated that shit. And, Shamia's being messy, like everybody else. Angela set her own self up with the cheating rumor with Drew's help. That's what they said. Then you said my husband was outside. Your husband is outside. Okay, if your husband saw me and I was outside, then he was outside. I would only deduce. Okay? Shamia said, you said that I was fucking Hawks players. That's coming from my marriage to me. And then she says that you're only relevant because you fucked the NBA player. And then and married him. Well, that's usually how it goes. You fuck him first, then you marry him, Angela. The point is, why are you trying to slut shame Shamia about fucking some basketball players as if you not out here fucking basketball players, bitch? Okay? Shamia's backbone is getting stronger. We're proud of her. Porsha jumps in. I mean, well, you guys have to have more than just issues about me. No, bitch, it was about you. And that was given, it's been about you. That was given, it's been about you. And you know it's about you. Not just because, it started in Dallas and it was over me antagonizing, issues between y'all's friendship by questioning y'all. Not just that. I feel like you going along with making Shamia the bad guy this season is also a Porsha thing. To me. Okay? To me. All right? Porsha says y'all have more issues besides me. Angela says it started with you, Porsha. Drew says, well, that's true. And Shamia says, now why is it that you can agree with Angela and not be a lapdog, but if I agree with Kay, then I'm a lapdog? That was an actual good point, y'all. That was a very good point. Drew says that, well, it was like, because Cynthia chimes in and was like, well, what happened? I thought y'all was going to make up. And Drew was like, she doesn't want to talk to me. She walks away. It's whatever. And it's like, Drew, please stop acting like she's not in the room. Shamia says, well, Drew, you called me a lapdog. That's why I walked away. And Porsha says, well, it wasn't my lap because my lap is tired, girl. And it's like, we weren't talking about you. And Pinky asked, well, Shamia and Kay, are y'all okay? Because I'm feeling a little something. And Kay was just like quiet. And I'm like, see, this is another moment where y'all are going to act like, see, Kay not speaking up. But to me, I understand why. When Kay said why she didn't say anything, I feel like y'all are ganging up on Shamia. And I don't want to add to this. I'll talk to Shamia on my own. I appreciated Kay for that. Y'all may not like it. I did. I did feel like it does often feel like y'all are trying to make Shamia the bad guy that Shamia isn't actually being, right? And so when you try to gang up on her in a scene, even the way it was done, Angela, I felt like it was so contrived. The way you were like, okay, we done having a good time. We done playing the game. Everybody else is gone. Now let me make this shit about Shamia again. Like, what? And then your reasoning for the conversation was to call Shamia a liar when she said that you were trying to tear down her marriage. You going around saying that you think she fucks Hawks players is tearing down her marriage, girl. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid. I don't know why Pinky brought that up like that. I guess because Pinky felt like this was an actual honest conversation where they could all get it out on the table. Maybe Pinky wasn't perceiving it as the Shamia gang up that it was, but she do like to force y'all to talk about stuff. We gotta start season 16, Shamia's house. She volunteered as tribute coming for Drew on Porsha's behalf, meeting up with Ralph. Now she's on the outs and is acting like she has no clue. I don't feel like Shamia is acting like she has no clue. To me, if you can forgive Porsha, then you should not still be mad at Shamia for acting on Porsha's behalf. To me, it seems stupid. It's the same thing as what I feel like Letitia is doing over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? You get mad at Destiny for not choosing your side over Nell, and then you go and make up with Nell and stay mad at Destiny because she didn't want to beef with Nell. This is very like similar to that situation to me where Porsha is the one that I believe asked Shamia to do that. I feel like Shamia was doing those things to prove her friendship to Porsha. They are no longer friends, but now y'all are cool with Porsha, but you're still mad at Shamia. It feels like we're mad at Shamia on Porsha's behalf at this point. That's what it feels like to me. I'm not saying Shamia is perfect or innocent in everything. I'm not saying that. But if you're not mad at Porsha because of the shit that happened last year, then you don't need to be mad at Shamia about the shit that happened last year. That's crazy to me. All she did, I mean, she still did do that setup with Ralph, but in a moment I felt like that wasn't what Shamia actually wanted to do, and I didn't like the fact that I felt like Shamia was willing to do so much in order to prove that she loved Porsha, and Porsha still played in her face and didn't give a fuck about how she felt, which is why I don't like the fact that everybody's dick riding for Porsha because of that fact. Because of the fact that Porsha is the one that really wanted a lot of this beef shit to happen. And I'm about to go find this clip from next week's episode because I think I absolutely heard Porsha telling Shamia that she was going to tell Angela it was done. Meaning that we've bullied Shamia enough. We can let up now. Let me see if I can find that. But y'all are not going to make me believe anything else. Unless you can provide me some motherfucking proof, girl. But it definitely feels to me, and it backfired like a motherfucker, which why Shamia need to say, fuck and stop sparing these people's feelings, which is what she said. I got a clip of her from today. She did an interview and she very much said that. Well, we're going to run through those clips. But I want to get to next week's episode preview. Let me see if I can find it.
So much. Oh, thank you. I'm so used to having Derek here.
Right here, banjo?
It's not a banjo. Bagpipe.
What is that?
Bagpipe.
Bagpipe? She getting it too. Come on, ladies. Come on.
How's the movie?
No.
Would I ever date a woman again?
I think so.
I saw that.
She says Giselle and Ryan.
Oh, yeah. So the hoes are gay. That's what I said. I told y'all the hoes were gay.
I am Drew SEDURE, and I am here with Coco Black.
No, where is it? You guys, I'm so annoyed. Let me see.
So, Shamia, you good?
Yeah. Next time
Okay, here
on
we
The
go.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
We are in Scotland. That's our black Scott.
Seems like Idris Elba.
She's obsessed. Don't talk about me if you're not gonna say this to my face. Peekaboo, I see you.
You said to me, okay, you've come in my life like a hurricane. I said, good or bad? You said both.
That's not it.
Next time on The Real Housewives of
That's not it. It was a scene.
So, Shamia, you good?
Yeah,
Let me see.
Are you and Kay
Was
good
it in this
too?
part?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was wrong with me and Kay?
I just felt a little energy. I just wanted to make sure y'all was good.
Shamia, you say to me, and I just hope you be loyal to me. I hope you be my friend because none of my friends want me to be your friend. So when I got to the car, I'm literally crying by then.
You was crying?
Yeah, because you keep
It's
on.
heavy.
It's heavy.
That's not right.
What energy do you have?
I just feel a disconnect. I don't know what I
Where?
feel.
It is a
Here.
disconnect.
Yeah, a little something, something. I feel something in there. I don't know.
I'm just
No, what do you
looking,
mean?
watching,
Observing.
taking it in, observing. Like, all right,
Learning the
I'm
art.
just...
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if there's something, then
The energy does not lie.
No, not you, Pinky. No beef, just vegan. But I feel like in the moment of this game, everyone's attacking Shamia for everything. If I'm your friend, you should find out just for me.
Angela, we had a great time. I hope you felt like your mom was memorialized
did.
in a positive way. And we would like to give you a hug. If we could just end it with
This is so fake, so disingenuous. Why can't we right our wrongs? Why can't we nip things in the bud and move forward? Why is it that when you address a problem with one person, now everybody wants to attach themselves to that problem and attack that person? I don't even know what I did wrong. I get it. You don't want to be a part of the friend group. I get it. And it's hurtful. And it makes me not want to be a part of the friend group.
Let's get on this plane to Scotland. Here's to Scotland.
So, Shamia, you good?
I'm missing a part. But there was a part that I heard Porsha say, I'm gonna tell her to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her that it's done. I'm gonna tell Angela it's done. I think that's what I heard. I just don't know where I heard that, because as soon as I heard it, I said something to the people in the Discord, and I asked y'all if y'all had clocked it. I don't know if I asked y'all that specific one. This was another thing that Porsha did. Shamia being on the outside of that hug circle is so Gretchen Wieners. It is. Fuck like the live. Oh yeah, y'all not liking the live? What's going on? Why did you tell Pinky this first without telling Shamia first? I mean, a lot of times people do that. I don't know why y'all act like that's so weird that people go, that people go and talk about an issue with the person before they actually talk to the person about it. That happens all the time. And a lot of times it's not malicious. It's because people want to digest or talk about whatever it is that they're feeling before they actually take it to the person. If we being real, it was in a sneak peek. Okay. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to find that clip, y'all. I want to listen to that clip, but I don't see it nowhere. Okay, hold up. Let me go through these right quick.
Let's get to it.
So what you
So much. Oh, thank you. I'm so used to having Derek here. I haven't left you guys here.
bring the horns in?
Was this it, y'all?
A Porsha and Phaedra collaboration on a trip to Scotland gives fabulousness, fierceness, everything you want and more, honey.
I love Scotland because of the traders. I had a wonderful experience, and it was very iconic.
I don't think that's it, y'all. I wish I could find it.
how's the movie coming?
It's going good.
But it was a clip like where they were in the rooms, I think, and Angela and
She's obsessed.
this.
Shamia.
Open the door and talk. Bigfoot wants you to open the door.
Get away from
This
my
one,
door,
this what it was.
Sasquatch.
Quit using my name, Shahoa.
That sounds like a country, Shahoa, Virginia.
Goddamn. Don't talk about me if you're not gonna say this to my face. Peekaboo. I see you. Man, how I go seek? No, come out.
Angela, I was told to give you an olive branch.
No, take that cheap ass.
I just would like to start over.
Likewise. That's whack and that's weak. Come outside, talk to me. What's going on? You took your wig off?
Yeah, I'm trying to get dressed. Damn, we just got here, and the first thing I want to do is take my wig off, scratch my braids, and take my bra off. And y'all already fussing it? Not fussing it.
Are you okay? Because we was downstairs and heard a ruckus.
Screaming.
You can do your investigating all you want. But when you start lying and you know, once you put that kind of out there, it sticks. And then it takes forever for people to forget it. Do y'all understand how that look and how it make people feel?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm gonna go let Angela know it's done.
I can understand why Shamia is
I'm gonna go let Angela know it's done.
very upset. Accusing me of George is not the coolest thing.
The text messages that you sent to Mr. Chocolate, the man that you've been sleeping with, having an affair with as a married.
Child, everything that been done to her been done to me. Shoot.
She's obsessed.
Obsessed with what, Shamia?
Yeah, when Porsha said, I'm going to let Angela know it's done, it's the fact that you feel like you are in a position to tell Angela what you're doing needs to stop now. The only reason you would feel like that is if you felt like she was doing it because of you. That's how it felt to me. I could be wrong, but remember when I told y'all, it felt like Porsha is orchestrating everybody seeing Shamia as the culprit in these situations with K. Michelle. It was like, if we could make we can make Shamia the issue in the K. Michelle situation, we'll make Shamia the issue. We just want to make Shamia the issue. I don't know if I will say that I think the girls are bullying her, but I do think that people are ostracizing her based off of her relationship with Porsha and their relationship with Porsha. I do think that that's the case. I'm not going to say that Shamia hasn't caused these issues, because I feel like what Shamia did to be friends with Porsha last season would make someone not like her. The only problem is that if you're not going to like Shamia for what she did to be friends with Porsha, then why do you like Porsha? I don't understand it. If we're going to let go of what Porsha did, then we should also let go of what Shamia did. But anyway, let's hear what Shamia said.
Say to people who say with Angela, like I said, she was on Watch What Happens Live. It felt like there might have been a time when y'all would really have repaired things, patched it up.
I really liked Angela.
Okay.
Like, honestly, I after the first episode aired last year, Angela reached out and was like, okay, girl, I see you like rah-rah hooray-ing me.
Tina, didn't I play it already? What am I checking the Discord for?
Even pulled up on me and Kelly with our daughters, and we had a swim day. It was fun, all off camera. Okay? Angela became a fan overnight. It was like it felt like she thought, oh, you're going to be the fan favorite, so let me align myself and attach myself to you.
Okay.
That was back then. Okay.
Right.
Then she saw them tables turn. She saw how, oh, wait, they don't really mess with her like that. Let me pull away from her. We went to the Bahamas. My husband and I went to the Bahamas. We saw her and Charles there. We had the best time.
Wow, that's
couples.
Terrible
we swimming together. We are at the club together. We had the best time off camera. But then those cameras come on, and Angela turns into like a whole nother person. And that's unfortunate because I don't know how to change it up. I'm like, are we cool or are we not cool? Oh, so now you're moving like that over because you're over here. But can't you just be cool with everybody, though?
No, you can't, because there's alliances that get formed on that show.
But I got in trouble at reunion for forming alliances.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember, I was the one that was right? But there was no proof that I was doing that. And hell, during the season, who was on my team then? Who was my team? Because I was fighting for my life last year, too. It was me and Kelly. Even Britt was hanging out here and there. But then when Kelly fell out, she thought I was mad at her too. So then it was like, okay, now we both mad at
I know you're like, damn, we adults.
Like, damn, I can't. Right, I don't have to be in the middle of no drama. I've had friends that didn't like each other before, and I stayed cool with both.
What other things are you doing? Because I want to make sure we do focus on those. Of course,
singing. This time next year, you will have a lot.
Okay. Do you feel like doing this show and everything else you have going on, raising, 2 daughters, being a wife, being inside the arena, being the in-house announcer, all of those things are going on. When do you find the time to record?
Like I'll have one day I'll go in and I'll just do everything at that time. But it's hard. it is hard to juggle it. That's why it's taken so long to just even do an album. But I also don't want to rush it and release the wrong things. Like, it's got to, you know how music is. It's personal. It's got to speak to you. It's got to feel good. It has to resonate with you in order for it to resonate with other people. It has to be believable. It can't be just throwing something out there because it sounds good to you.
I mean, you have the platform to really be able to promote it, so it would be a shame not to be.
Yeah. So you know, if I'm lucky enough to return next season, then you'll hear me again.
Do you feel like there's a chance that you might not return, or they might not ask you to?
That's above my pay grade. I don't make those decisions. That's Andy Cohen and like that's them, you know. And I only want to be where I'm wanted. So if they want me, then great. If they don't, then you know, there's always other doors opening. God has always been blessing. And I'm okay.
You know, I feel like the tides turn so much on that show, though, because there's times when the person is the favorite and then they're not.
Absolutely.
And then
a favorite one day, next day they hate you. I mean, that's why I always tell people, don't get comfortable.
I know you're not used to this like negative type of attention, though, because your life has never been that.
No, it's not, and it's still not that.
Well, she's not talking to a man, so why would it be about sex? Y'all know how she act when men come up there.
You know, I'm not what people say.
Right.
Or how you view me is totally okay. You know, that's your point of view. But I was reared with people. You know, my parents just raised me to be confident and know that I am who I think I am. You know, I mean, you got to understand that, like even in this industry, like even in just radio and just cheer and dance. There weren't even a lot of brown girls that were cheering back in the day. So I was like, oh my God, that's the token black girl. That's the dark skinned girl on the team. That's the one. So it continues, right? In this industry. Like, you can't, just because these people don't understand why you're there or what your purpose of being there, or go sit down because you're successful enough with your husband's money. Why you even on the show? You don't want to.
Right.
Why can't I chase all the dreams? Why can't I do all the things?
Child, you can. They just be hating, girl. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, girl. That's what I'm going to tell you. Just do what you want to do, girl. It's all right. Because who, you know, like, they can say what they want to do. They can say whatever they want to say, but who going to check you? Who going to check you? Who going to check you, girl? Who going to check you? Angela was on Watch What Happens Live last night in a jersey dress. Wow. Let's hear.
That Shamia was sleeping with NBA players. And did you have sources other than Charles?
What? So last season, Shamia admitted that rumors of her infidelity has been around since the cat was a kitten.
Okay.
So I didn't create any rumors about Shamia. Now, hearing those rumors, yes, I did hear them from sources other than my husband.
M wants to know your thoughts on Kelly using Phaedra as legal.
Y'all know who I think told her the rumor. Y'all know who I think told her the rumor. Y'all know who I think told her the rumor.
Would I ever date a woman again?
I think
Listen, I like to have fun. I'm a grown-ass woman.
Can y'all explain to me why Drew is still lying about being gay? Because Drew's a fucking liar. Boom. She's a liar, bitch. She lies. The fuck is you talking about? She did, what did she say? She said something about,
I am Drew SEDURE, and I am here with Cocoa Butter. Phaedra, legal mother.
She called Shamia a farm dog. That's what she called her. A farm dog. Drew, I'm going to find something, you know, what, necklace, T-Boz? Like, I'm going to find something for you. Like, like DL lesbian. Okay, that's what she giving. She giving DL lesbian. Drew SEDURE the DL lesbian. Girl, speaking of DL, I'll be back tomorrow for a BondyBlue show, but y'all saw what they said, the DL whisperer. Child, I saw that pretty gay boy got up there that I forgot what his name, Daily Dose or somebody. I forgot his name. I saw him at T.S. Madison's show. I still ain't got my pictures from that. Y'all will never see how good we looked. It was so nice to meet Maddie. But yeah, T.S. Madison got like a 8-year restraining or forever restraining order, child. They say DL Whisperer can't even go certain places, can't mention nothing, can't say nothing. All of y'all homophobic women's that try to post on his behalf, y'all can't say nothing either, child. I'll talk to y'all about it tomorrow, but it's a mess. I really want to see Ziwi and Portia's episode. Did y'all see it?
Housewife Porsha Williams. How do you think this went?
I'm gonna have to ask my publicist.
She's shaking her head no. What part of Real Housewives is sisterhood?
Let me tell you something about being a housewife. If we're talking about tools, she one married one. Did I say that?
You said that.
Hold on now, Z-Way.
The housewife doesn't turn off, it sounds like.
This is cornbread fat. You don't like cornbread at all, do you? You are dressed like a Jersey housewife right now.
How dare you?
Andy Cohen, I have found you the newest housewife. We need to slow these questions down. She just called me a hoe.
What is happening?
You look like you might be a squirter.
My most iconic interview yet.
Do I hate the devil? Well, he hate me. I think you're triggering me, Z-Way.
You have so much heat for me today.
Don't do it, Z-Way.
Z-Way starts now. Night I interview Real.
Yeah, that came out today. I love Z-Way, so I think I'm gonna watch it for that. But the thing that annoys me about Porsha and why I don't want to watch it is because Portia's a good manipulator. Porsha is a good manipulator, and I love Z-Way. So it's like, bitch, you gonna get me on there laughing and enjoying you and shit. Y'all was not tricking me. You is not tricking me, bitch. I can see you. You is not tricking me, bitch. But I feel like I'm probably gonna like that interview. Let me see what else is going on, child. They said Naquan Palmer shall not have no contact whatsoever with Madison Hinton or her family, either directly or indirectly, a third party by means of email, mail, newsprint, telephone, internet, application, digital, AI, communication. Bitch, you can't send a flyer pigeon. You can't send a subliminal. You can't sell a hype. You can't send a hashtag, a hyperlink. Bitch, you can't say nothing. Okay, you listen, expanded communication restrictions, no contact through. You can't make contact through Tasha K. You can't make contact through none of them people. You can't make contact through no content creators, no media outlets, no aid. You can't make contact out this motherfucker. God damn. Lord, you can't send a carrier pigeon. You can't do nothing. AI content. You can't have a fake conversation with nobody. You can't have a thought. You can't have an inkling of a motherfucking thought.
Further, that you would like for him to do that he has not done.
No.
Girl.
Do you understand that you're pleading guilty in this case?
Yes.
Do you admit that you are in fact guilty of the charge which you're pleading guilty to today?
Yes.
Did you hear the facts of the case set forth by the Assistant District Attorney?
Yes.
Do you have any major disagreement with those facts?
No.
Do you stipulate that there is a factual basis to the count which you're pleading guilty to?
Yes.
Did you understand the sentence recommendation that was announced?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with that recommendation?
Yes.
Before I can decide whether I will accept your plea of guilty, I must determine if you are making your plea knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily, and that's whether you know and understand what you're doing, and you're doing it of your own free will. If you do not understand any of the words or questions that are used in this proceeding, or you would like further explanation, please be sure to let me know so I can explain. If I ask a question and you answer it, I'm going to assume that you understood the question. Are we agreed?
Yes.
Is there anything further that you would like for him to do that he has not done?
No.
Do you understand that you're pleading guilty in this case?
Yes.
Do you admit
the mental anguish that I caused to Ms. Denton, and that was never my intention. And like she said, I just want to live my life as well, and I plan to put all of this behind me and never speak about her again or anything of that nature. And I do appreciate the court for hearing me out and hopefully accepting my plea.
Thank you. I will say, candidly, Mr. Farmer, your acknowledgement of that and wanting to move forward. Goes a long way with me in terms of accepting the Senate's recommendation. Candidly,
Child, sound like you apologetic after you was just up there talking about you was gonna get back into it. You thought you was gonna be able to get off and you was gonna get right back into it. Now your ass sitting up here talking about, no, I understand the mental anguish that I caused, Your Honor. Child, I know who I'll be calling for a lawyer if I need one. Maddie! Who is your public defense team? Who is your defense team, girl? Who is your private defense team? My God, on today, we'll talk more about it tomorrow, y'all. But yeah, no, I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad for the baby. I think something wrong. Like when I look at him, I just feel like somebody fucked up. Somebody fucked up real bad. And I just feel bad for him. Whenever people fixate on other people like that, I know that it's probably some real fucked up shit that's going on.
Emotional day.
Oh, God. Anyway. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all for coming through for the show. Thank you for tipping. You should tip her. You should tip her. Okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Peace out.